Howdy, howdy, what's going on, folks? So today I wanted to talk about making your own hog light. Now, I have made several of these already, and I was walking through the light bulb section over at Walmart. Of course, I'm always up there trying to buy something cheap. And I came across this Hyper Tough solar LED security light. Now, a lot of folks probably mount these on their houses, but they actually work quite well when using them out on your feeders as well. You can mount this light to your feeder, and all the animals that are in your area will become accustomed to it going off. So if they're coming, in the evenings when it's dark, they will get accustomed to having a light turn on. Now, I've left lights that don't have any tint to them, just a standard LED light, a motion light, out at the feeder, and it has turned on, and it doesn't seem to bother much of the animals because they generally get used to it. Now with the hogs though, everybody is very adamant about mixing up and getting some green LEDs, and one simple way that I have chosen to eliminate that process of having to buy a green LED is just to buy the standard LED lights, and you can go ahead and lay over this. It's almost like it's a transparent sticker, and this is originally intended for headlights, but basically this green film has adhesive on it, and you can use it and just simply tape it over the actual lens of your light. So that way you will be able to have a greenish hue, a greenish glow, if you will. So I have done this with a couple of my motion lights already. I've got two separate feeders that currently have them, and I'm actually about to put this on my third feeder and use it for hopefully, just in case we're sitting out on the patio, we actually have a visual on this feeder, or if we decide to go up in the blind, we can get a good eyeball on what's actually showing up at the feeder during the nighttime if we're paying attention. So I feel confident that this will work just fine. I picked up this Hyper Tough up at Walmart for, it was I think $9.99 plus tax, so really cheap. Most hog lights that are advertised on, whether you're buying them on a website or a big seller like Amazon or eBay, generally you're going to spend about $25 to $35 on just a starter light. Now there are some very nice high quality ones that you can pick up for a very inexpensive, or I guess you would say an expensive price, and there's some really cool ones that don't just turn on right away. They actually turn on very slowly and gradually, and you're looking at over $100 for some of those lights. And personally, if I'm going to leave something out to get rained on and bashed on, with all the elements out there, being outside all the time, for me it's just I don't find enough value. I don't hog hunt enough, and I'm not hardcore enough, nor do I have the salary or the pocketbook to buy over $100 motion light to put on my feeders. So this is an inexpensive, budget friendly way for just about anybody to get involved in hog hunting. This green film with the adhesive on it, you can pick this up off of eBay or Amazon. They have multiple sellers that are using it and selling it. It's advertised as a headlight, a headlight lens cover type of deal, where I think people like anybody that's into modifying cars basically uses this film to cover up their headlights. But I found that you can use about 2 or 3 layers. You can put one layer on and then apply a second layer and even a third layer, and it'll increase that. It'll take away the brightness factor and just give you that nice hue, that nice glow that you're looking for in a hog light. So anywho, I hope this is anybody that's looking for a budget-friendly hog light, this is a great inexpensive way to get started at least. I mean, if you want to work your way up to the fancy ones and spend over $100, hey, go for it. That's all you. But I will admit, these can pick up quite a good distance. Like I said, I've already done a few of them, and generally they will pick up anything in motion up to 20 feet away. With some of the hog lights that I have purchased already, they really don't pick up the motion as nice as I would want them to. They generally, a hog has to get within 8 to 10 feet in order for the motion to you know, in order for the light to trigger. So with these, I've had better luck. They generally trigger, you know, within 15 to 20 feet versus, you know, in that shorter range. So these are a little bit more sensitive. I don't know why, but these cheap ones actually have a better motion range. So that's something that you should consider. But overall, it's a very simple little modification you can do to these motion lights. Hyper Tough, they sell all kinds of motion lights up at Walmart. I think there's over 5 or 6 different types, different styles, some bigger, some smaller. But this is just I think this is the most inexpensive one. Comes with a little solar panel. That way, you know, during the day it charges up, and when something shows up at nighttime, this sucker turns on, and it's fairly decent on weatherproof. I've had a few of these out on our property for over several months, and I haven't had any issues with them. Now, they are cheap. You get what you pay for. I'm not going to preach any more about it. I hope you guys have a good time out there when you are doing your own projects. This is just an inexpensive, cheap hog light that you can get for under $15 and make it yourself. And it comes with a little solar panel. You don't have to worry about messing around with batteries. So I'll leave it at that, guys. I hope you have a great weekend, a great week. Y'all are staying safe and healthy out there. And we'll catch you guys next time on the next video. Bye.